speaking of secret attraction, she's now into $1.32.
She's very short, Lockie, but she's a very exciting horse. She couldn't have been more impressive the way she won last time out, and she's really just thriving under Peter Fernie, this horse, since I guess arriving on the Goldfields. She's stepping up in distance today, and it's no surprise to see her as short as she is off how dominant she was in victory last start. And Peter Fernie, as he has shown over the course of the Goldfield season, he's done a terrific job with these Peters Investments expats.
Let's have a look at the horses in the yard, and we'll start with the top weight. That is No Whispering for Peter Fernie and Lucy Fury.
This horse was well beaten by the favourite last time out, Lockie. He's had a really good preparation, this horse. I just struggle to see how he turns the tables on the short price favourite.
2 Rywood, Peter Fernie, Troy Turner.
Been luckless this campaign, this horse, and probably deserved a little bit better, to be honest. She's been a victim of circumstance. She's had some really luckless runs. The step back up to the 1760 suits, and I like the fact that she's drawn to stay out of trouble here, Lockie, with Troy Turner jumping aboard. I think that's a positive as well.
3 It's a Lance, Peter Fernie, Tash Faithful.
He's been building. He was well beaten last start, and the wide barrier doesn't help his chances of market improvement, but he's building up to something.
Here is the 4, who is our favourite? Guess again, Peter Fernie trains. Secret Attraction is the horse, and Willie Pike is the jockey.
Yeah, she got tongues wagging with that win last start, Lockie, stepping up to the mile when she was really plunged in betting. $2.60 into $1.90 at the jump. She's progressive. She's got gears, and she was just dominant. Far too good for her opposition there, and this is largely the same field she encountered in that start last time out, and you could further argue that she's only going to be better suited up in trip again to the 1760. She's very short. She's into $1.32, and I think that's probably short enough, but it's an accurate reflection of just how good she was last start, and I expect her to win again with even luck and win well.
The 5 is One More for Leo, Brett Drury, Clint Johnson-Porter.
He's been a good horse for Brett Drury and continues to race well. He hasn't won past the mile, so how genuine he is late at 1760 is perhaps my slight concern with him, but he's every chance of finishing into the money.
6 Olden, Helen Harding and Braden Garth combined.
He resumes here and hasn't placed in 7 career first-up attempts.
7 Passion Prince, Trevor Tasker, Kesho Duran.
I like how he's building this bloke, Lockie. He was pretty solid in the Tats Cup 2 back, and then was solid again last time out in the key form reference for this race behind the favourite in Secret Attraction. He's drawn better here, and I'm expecting improvement out to 1760.
The 8 is Chang Man, has the blinkers go on today for Trevor Tasker and Chloe Azzopardi.
This horse probably needs a little bit easier, and not convinced he'll see it out.
The 9 is Dancing Jack for Pamela Oram and Lisa Staples.
He's back in class, which is a positive, Lockie, but he was very well beaten in both the Tats and Coolgardie Cups. Does finally draw a half-decent gate, though, so improvement in this company wouldn't surprise and won't have any issues seeing out the trip.
10 Deal Red, Helen Harding, Luke Campbell.
He'll roll forward, but his recent form leaves a little bit to be desired in this company.
11, Let the Dust Fly, Paul Tapper, Christy Bennett.
Up sharply in trip and class. I would say she would be competitive in something a bit easier.
And 12, Yes Of Course, for Ricky Brown and Vic Corver.
He's not going too badly, this horse, but he was beaten a tick under 8 lengths by the favourite last time out and has had a tendency to overdo things in his races, which doesn't help if that's the case here up in trip.
Secret Attraction is now into $1.28, continues to get shorter and shorter. She looks like the linchpin to end the day here at the KBRC. No Whispering, her stablemate, is $6 out to $9. Rywood is $4.60 out to $12. One More for Leo is $11 out to $12. And It's a Lance is 14 out to 20 to 1. Riley, how did you order the 4?
4, 2, 1 and 5 in the last here for me, Lockie, on Boulder Cup Day. I'm anticipating that Secret Attraction might be the final leg for many punters, multis here going into the last, with a lot of the short price favourites earlier on the program able to get the job done, and off her performance last start. With even luck, she's going to be very hard to beat from the 2 Rywood, who has probably deserved to win 1 or 2 races this campaign, has been a victim of circumstance at times, but I do like the fact that she's drawn to stay out of trouble here, which should help, and Troy Turner jumping aboard is a positive. 1 No Whispering in for 3rd, who was well beaten by the favourite the last time he was at the races, and he's had a consistent campaign but just struggled to see how he turns the tables. And 5, 1 More for Leo in for 4th, who's also very consistent. 4, 2, 1 and 5, no surprises for me here to round out the day, Lockie, and with the short price favourite who looks very hard to beat.
4 Secret Attraction on top for Riley Morgan in the last of the day. Peter Fernie and Willie Pike combined. Willie Pike has already booted home 4 winners on today's program. He's looking for his 5th, where it's just been a dominant day for Peter Fernie and Grant Alana Williams.
It certainly has, and Grant Alana Williams not only getting the job done here at Kalgoorlie today, Lockie, also able to get the job done with Zaza Rock, who was the winner of the 2J Cup only about 20 minutes ago, courtesy of a terrific ride from Kira Yule. It's been the theme of the day there at 2J to get those horses out and rolling down the dip into the straight. She was able to get her into the clear at the right time. It was a very strong win, and it's been a real red-letter day for the Williams camp.
There's Changman joining the line in barrier number 1, the last of 8 here at the KBRC. Riley is with our red-hot favourite in Secret Attraction. We'll hand you upstairs to Royce Newton to call them home.
Okay, runners coming forward here. This is the Widdesons Handicap. Lucky last on the card. $1.26. Secret Attraction. Getting into more than unbackable odds. Secret Attraction. $1.40 on tote. Okay, thanks Saskia. So we've got runners coming forward here for the lucky last, but a very, very short price favourite in the form of Secret Attraction, $1.26. Now into $1.24. In fact, it looks as if there isn't another runner in single figure odds. There isn't. Next best is No Whispering at $10. Okay, so just a few more emerging from behind George Grulazic's over there as Deal Red goes forward. It's a Lance to come forward. Been a handy type. Dancing Jack still out of line as well. Of course, this the Widdesons Handicap. Boulder Cup taken out by Starry Heights and is going to be extremely hard to beat in the 4X Gold Kalgoorlie Cup in 13 days' time. Okay, we're set for the last. Gates fly back. We're off racing. Our Secret Attraction, the favourite, got away well. Olden pushing forward, together with also No Whispering up in the firing line, and Yes Of Course as well. So it's going to be Yes Of Course who draws to the lead, shows the way a half a length. Now, running second is No Whispering, third Olden, fourth Deal Red. They were followed by Secret Attraction in company with Changman, who's midfield. Just back in behind these, Let the Dust Fly, followed by Passion Prince. And then we had one more for Leo to the outside, being followed by the mare Rywood. Second last is Dancing Jack, and It's a Lance is at the tail. So Yes Of Course takes them into the back straight. 1,100 metres to run, shows out 3/4 of a length. Running second is No Whispering, Deal Red third, Olden fourth. Then we had Secret Attraction, the favourite, at $1.24 for Pike, sitting fifth. A further length and a half to Let the Dust Fly, in company with Changman, then Rywood, who improves her position mid-race. One more for Leo, only has a handful behind him, including Passion Prince. The outside, Dancing Jack, and It's a Lance struggling at the tail. 600 metres to run on the Charles Street side. Yes, of course, held together in front, still shows the way 3/4. Running second is No Whispering. Deal Red is extricated off heels now. Then we had Secret Attraction. Pike starts to get busy. Olden the fence needs a run, followed next of all by Rywood. One more for Leo, starts to extricate. The inside, Changman, followed by Let the Dust Fly, Dancing Jack, and Passion Prince. You can forget about It's a Lance, Yes of Course in front, but here's Secret Attraction. Secret Attraction with one more for Leo, the outside, making a race for it. But it's Secret Attraction responding, kicks away now, and wins like a good thing. Goes on and wins Secret Attraction. That's 4 for Fernie. Defeats one more for Leo. Third, perhaps Dancing Jack. Fourth, the photo. Then we had Rywood, Passion Prince, and also in that photo, No Whispering. They were followed in by Yes, of course, the pacemaker, Olden, Deal Red, Changman. Followed in next of all by Let the Dust Fly, and a big gap then to It's a Lance. Well, Secret Attraction. Different gravy in that last 100 metres. One more for Leo. Was trying his heart out down the outside, and they matched strides there for the best part of half a furlong. But that last 100, when Pike said go, by geez, did this horse respond. Secret Attraction brings up win 4 today at start number 14. at the track. Her second win, and looking a very nice type. Number 4, your winner. Stretched out to the 1760 today after saluting over a mile last start. Pike was aboard then, he was aboard today. And that is now 5 winners for William Pike. It looked like to be a good go in that last furlong. One more for Leo. Was coming strongly, but just then, with about 75 to run, Secret Attraction has responded in devastating style and has gone on to win by 5 1/4. A length and 3/4, splitting second and third. 4, 5, 9 and 1. Those numbers after the running of the Widdesons handicap. Secret Attraction, ridden by William Pike for trainer Peter Fernie. That's 4 winners for Fernie, 4 for Grant and Alana Williams. By Savabeel from Impassioned, owned by Andrew Ingles, Z Ingles and also Al Ingles. Second in was the 5. One more for Leo, Brett Drury and Clint Johnston Porter. By Star Turn out of Pietra, owned by Bob McPherson, Jay McPherson, Brian Pascoe and Byrne and EJ Robinson. Third in was the 9. Dancing Jack, better run from him today. Pam Oram and Lisa Staples combining. By Ukbar from No Cure, owned by A Oram, J Smith, B Oram, Pam Oram, M Oram, D Cameron, D Plimmer, R Darwin, M Malecki and R Milligan. Fourth in was the 1, No Whispering, for Pete Fernie and Lucy Fiore. Well, that closes out today's race card. And in what has been a sensational day for William Pike, riding 5 of the 8 winners, 4 winners for Peter Fernie, 4 for Grant and Alana Williams, including the Boulder Cup, won by Starry Heights, that man on screen aboard in there as well. Let's head down into the yard after the running of race number 8.
Thanks, Royce. Terrific calling here this afternoon, and I'll now catch up with winning owner Andrew Ingles once again. Andrew, what a day it has been for your colours. Secret Attraction, that might be the most impressive winner of them all.
Yeah, that was impressive, Lockie, no doubt about it. Peter was up and about during the day, and a lot of the tipsters said that was the bet of the day, and it showed to be so.
Secret Style, we saw win earlier today, but Secret Attraction, this is the one that excites you the most, isn't it? Yeah,
you asked me a minute ago, didn't you? We got a little bit excited there, but no, Peter thought it, which I was surprised at, but before he said, no, this one's better than the other one.
You own half of Kalgoorlie, you also have your North Perth mansion, so you're not uncommon to head down to Belmont Park or Ascot with some of your horses. Could this be a mare we see in Ascot over the carnival, facing some of those fillies and mares races?
Yes, use your words, Lockie, you're all right, mate. Look, I hope so. Pete's sort of half keen. He's got the really bad shoulder. It was like the big ruckman for the Lions last night when he went down with the shoulder, but Pete's struggling there a bit, but I think he's pretty keen to come in to the big smoke over the summer and have a little bit of a throw at the dice, and it's good to have a few beers at the track and you got someone there to drive you home.
Exactly right. I look forward to seeing you and Pete at Ascot soon.
Yes.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you, Lockie. Thanks, mate.
There's Andrew Ingles after the last with Secret Attraction. He's always a man of many words, certainly not few words. And here's Willie Pike catching up with Riley.
Catching up with Willie Pike after the win of Secret Attraction. Willie, 5 winners on this 8-race program today. It's been a pretty happy hunting ground for you.
Yeah, it is. Look, I pulled my finger out since last fortnight I was here. I wasn't happy with the way I rode. Happy I did a little better today.
There are a few perhaps nervy moments at the top of the straight with the position that you found yourself in, but gee, she was impressive when she got clear and let down.
Yeah, she really was. I was actually over travelling a bit and got myself in a sticky spot. I was really wanting to sort of wait behind Lucy Warwick outside the leader, but I was nearly travelling too good, which is a good problem to have, but it kind of got me in a sticky spot, but she's just far too good, that acceleration.
Absolutely, and given that you think she was travelling too good, it bodes well, I guess, for the fact that she can continue to improve once she gets out a bit further in trip, given how well she extended late.
Yeah, look, I'll leave up to Pete what he does and where he goes. I would probably err on the side of patience next time if I rode her, just to make sure she doesn't get travelling in those awkward spots, because it's not going to matter. She lets down that good. You can sit where you want.
It's been a terrific day for you, Willie. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There's Willie Pike. He is dominated here at Kalgoorlie this afternoon. 5 winners on today's program, 4 winners for Peter Fernie and 4 winners from 4 runners for Grant Alana Williams. What a day it's been, as our attention now heads to 2J for the last of the day. which is the Absolute It Handicap over 1,350 metres, where we only have a couple minutes of betting time remaining prior to the advertised start time, and Chow Bloomy is our favourite at $3, with Pretty Divine at $3.30, Changu at $4.80, Talk About You is at $8.50, and Rock of Kahar is at $10. We can see the horses behind the gates. Riley, how did you order the 4 in the last at 2 days?
3, 10, 1 and 8, the numbers for me here in the last, Lockie. And with the 3 on top in Pretty Divine, who didn't see out the mile at Northern last start, but still wasn't beaten all that far. And you only need to go back to the start prior over 1,400 metres. And she was only run down by a pretty nice one in Royal Toronado, who I think will be winning Saturday races in the future. So it's a pretty strong form line. I expect an aggressive ride to get across to either lead or breeze here, and Mac Hall should be hoping to finish the day with a bang. All the form around her this campaign reads up super. So I'm with the 3 on top, Lockie, from number 10, Chow Bloomy. Her best is good enough, but she just hasn't